So I had a situation occur today, and funny enough, it actually reminded me of something that God had revealed and kind of ministered to me earlier in regards to the types of people that come in and out of your life. And when I first got on social media, I had a hard time adjusting because I wasn't aware of a lot of the social media cultural norms that occurred, and some of those actions and types of people that I would run into, it kind of took me a little aback, and it also it played with my emotions a little bit. And I'm gonna give you an example. When I had first got on Instagram, and I was trying to build my followers, and I would always see my followers escalate in, you know front and backs, like up and down. So I'm like, why? What in the world is going on? I mean, this thing had me second guessing myself, y'all, second guessing my content, second guessing, like, oh my God, did I say something offensive to somebody? Like, one minute I had this amount of followers, and the next minute three just dropped off for no reason. Y'all, this thing literally was messing with my mind. And what I actually came to realize and understand is one of the norms of IG is that people will follow people to get them to follow them, only to unfollow them. So people are following people just to gain followers. And I don't know about anybody else, but for me, that's super petty. And it was super immature. And especially coming from a type of person that I am, where, let me tell you something, I don't like or follow or friend people very often. I'm a person who enjoys genuine connection with people. So in order for me to actually follow you or like you, I would have to either have made some sort of genuine connection with you, or maybe you said something so profound, or you said something that really made me think. And so I was like, wow, you know what? Let me follow the person. Because I want to be encouraged by that person. And so because that's the type of person I'm like, I'm coming on social media expecting everybody to be like this, and come to find out that there are literal people that will come on social media and do that. And so, like I said, y'all, for a minute that had me, my mind twirling all over the place. And now I have a better understanding of, what goes on in social media and how people act and stuff like that. But y'all, it was kind of tormenting me for a little hot bit. But anyway, what God kind of really showed me in all of this overall in general is that there are certain types of people that are going to come into your life. And he's like, look, if you're going to be doing this, if you're going to be on social media, if you're going to be ministering to people, you have to grow some thick skin, because there are going to be certain type of people that are going to come in your life that have different types of motives. And I'm going to share some of those types, but I'm sure this is not an exhausted list. So I'm sure there's many more types of people. But one of those types of people is the people that just come into your life to take. So these are the people that literally want to come into your life for some personal, selfish, egotistical type of gain. Maybe they're trying to shoot their shot. Maybe they want to be your friend so that they can gain something from you. It's going to be some type of selfish reason. And let me tell you, when they don't get their way, when you don't concede to them, then they'll fall off like flies. They'll make up some excuse. They'll block you. They'll defriend you. They'll unfollow you. And so you have to understand that that person only came to get what they could get. And then there's another type of person that this person is going to come in your life literally to just be plain old nosy. I just plain old nosy, y'all. Just plain old nosy. I think social media has built such an atmosphere of us as having a bird's eye view of people's life without genuinely being connected to people. That's how people can like all your stuff on social media, but God forbid you run into them in real life. They act like they barely know you. And it's like, you're literally their entertainment. You're like their real life series for them. And so for them, it's nothing more than that. They just want to be nosy. Maybe they have nothing really going on in their life, or maybe they're not satisfied with their life. And so therefore they gain some sort of pleasure from watching your life as some sort of reality TV show. So they're harmless, I mean, at the end of the day, but you just need to know that there are people out there that's what they do. And then also there are people who will friend you because maybe you're connected to somebody that they're keeping an eye on, so therefore they're keeping an eye on you too. And this could be people's spouses, this could be, people who you may come off as a threat, a potential threat, and so therefore they want to keep an eye on you, and just to make sure that ain't no funny business going on. But and I understand that. I'm totally, look, that stuff like that don't offend me. But you have to understand that there are people out there that are doing it. And not even that, but you have to understand that the real issue at the end of the day is actually between that person and the other person that they're watching. So it's really not you, unless you are doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Then there are people who are in your life. They see what you're trying to do for God. They see how God is moving in your life, and they literally just want to stick around to see if you make it. They literally want to see if you sink or swim. And most will go so far as to see if you make it without their support. So it's almost like they're like, I don't know what they think their likes and shares and support is going to do, but they're like, let me see if you make it without me liking or me sharing or me commenting or me supporting you. Y'all, I don't understand. When I connect with people, I genuinely want to connect with people, but I had to understand this, because for a little while, these are some of the things that were really messing with my spirit. These were the things that were really hurting me and making me feel some type of way and making me second guess and question myself. And I had to eventually get to the place of maturity that, like, you got to understand that certain people in this world that's like that. And let me tell you, when they recognize you, let me tell you, when they acknowledge you, they will acknowledge you when you reach that certain level of success. Then they're like, girl, I always knew that girl can do it. I had no doubt in my mind. Y'all, am I lying or am I frying? Then there's the person that actually sees what God is doing in your life. They see what you're trying to do for God, and they genuinely want to connect. They genuinely want to come support, glean, encourage, receive encourage, and genuinely just make a genuine connection with you. And for those of y'all that are making genuine connections, I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And that's why I tend to like to be that type of person. I'm like, if I can support you, if I see you're encouraging people and I see you're out here trying and there's a way that I can support you, that's what I want to be, because you have to be what you would want to receive. And so I truly appreciate those type of people. But God really had to show me, like, you have to understand what type of people are out here, so that you're gonna have to mature. You just gonna have to mature. So I had to get to the place of understanding in that. And y'all, let me say, overall, this is life. Y'all, this is life, especially for those of us that feel led to speak and minister. We're gonna have to understand this, and we're gonna have to mature from this. And y'all, there's no reason for us to seek revenge or throw shade, or let me tell y'all something. I got too much going on in my life, trying to make sure my heart is right and my intentions are and my motives are pure, to be sitting up here throwing shade at who I think my haters are. I gotta make sure I ain't hating, okay? Bruh. So anyway, look, there's no need for you to get revenge. There's no need for you to throw shade. Let God do his work. Let me tell you something. God said it is his will for him to prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. He don't want to do it behind closed doors.
The Lord is like, no. I want them to see what I'm doing in your life. I want them to see how I'm blessing you. I want them to see the growth that you've made and the progress that you've made. I want them to see it. Let them stand by and let them see it. So who am I to come between God and his will? I'm just here to do God's work. And at the end of the day, right now, I ain't got time to be worried about nobody else. I got time. The only time that I got spent is for self-growth, seeking God's face, seeking his righteousness, and seeking his will and kingdom to be done on earth as it is in heaven. So y'all, I'm speaking to those who are out here trying. What's for you is for you. And can't no one, no man, no woman, no child, no beast, no demon, no angel, nothing in all of creation can take from you what is for you. And let me tell you, who is not for you and what is not for you never truly was for you to begin with. So y'all, don't bog your mind down with this. Don't get upset when these things happen. Don't get flustered and bothered when these things occur, because at the end of the day, God promises us that he is making everything beautiful in its own time. So keep growing, keep glowing, and keep moving. Love you.